Go ahead. Okay.
I'm trying to go live. We're live now on the internet, except
Uh,
Instagram is being a little funky about it. But maybe
okay.
that's because oh, here we go. Look it, we're on all the things now. Here we are.
Great.
Isn't technology such a fun,
Ooh,
such
I
an
just got a
amazing thing?
notification. Grace Morrison's live.
No.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. We're
Yeah.
going to really screw people up because I'm in Central Time, but uh, here we are. We did it. I can't believe that we made this work. Just a warning to folks ahead of time. The thing I feared the most about tonight's live stream has happened, which is weird internet at the hotel. So apparently I'm doing like a weird thing where it seems like I'm going away, but I'm not.
Like there it
I'm not.
goes. Just happened.
But here I am. See, I'm not going anywhere. I am here to weather the internet storm, and somebody's even watching. So
And you fear that more than my cursing?
I'm not. No, I'm really coming to embrace cursing.
Okay, go. Good.
It's a thing I'm really passionate about these days. Well, so here's what happened. I had a concert yesterday, and I ended the concert in this open tuning, and so we're just going to start there, and maybe we'll see how many songs I can do in this open tuning before I have to change it. Maybe that's the
Won-
challenge tonight.
Wonderful. You're gonna turn me off when you.
You don't want people to just watch you watch me?
I can't do it as well as your proper backup performers and side people do it.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
I mean, I
So
will watch.
I'm gonna play a song, and we're doing. Or is this gonna be interview style, or we're just gonna see what happens with no planning?
Hey, you're in charge. I'll just add color, like
Oh,
these
color
sporting
comment.
events.
Yes, color commentary. Okay, but you
Okay.
can't do it while I'm. It'll be a little different than sports.
Okay, I'll wait till you're done doing your performance.
Okay. Okay, great. And I'm also going to mute you.
Well, it's your dream.
Okay, here you go. You're not muted yet, but now you are. Okay, hello. From somewhere in the state of Tennessee. I'm going to be super not specific because, as it turns out, I have a new internet stalker. And I don't want the internet stalker to know exactly where I am. So, just the state of Tennessee. I like this song a lot because a thing that happens to me, I don't want to say frequently, but like I have these dreams and then I wake up and then I can't shake the dream and this is a dream that I had about someone from my past and then I made up a song about them. You and me, a cool drink on a summer evening. Eyes across the bonfire, wonder what you're thinking. I don't think I've said too much, but I can't keep it together when we accidentally touch on. I can wait, but I can't wait, baby, this is everything. Leaning to me closer, 'cause I wanna tell you something. Hey guys. I've learned how to embrace all my features. The real me's hidden underneath. Do you wanna meet her? You have been my great escape. Hands under my covers, thinking about your face. So I can't wait, but I can't wait, baby, this is everything. Leaning to me closer, 'cause I wanna tell you something. What a cruel trick, my friend. I hope this ain't how we end. I used to have my shit together now. I doubt I'll ever get better, and I can't pretend. So here's the text I never sent. You make every room hotter. I'm drowning, you're the water. I can't wait, but I can't wait, baby. This is everything. Lean into me closer, 'cause I wanna tell you something. You and me, a cool drink on a summer evening. You and me taking it off down to nothing. My friends are here. Chris is here, and Mark is here, and Bex Ranner is here. I realized something while I was singing that, which is that I have choreography.
You do?
Did you already know that I had choreography? Because I didn't know until that moment.
Yeah, I did, for sure. And by the way, you love it. Coming right out of the gate with a song about another fella. That's great. That's really bold. Don't even introduce me as your husband. Just bam, right into it. I like it.
Well, I'm not an actress. That's the thing that I've just decided, given the really shitty past 6 months that we've had, I've just decided I'm going to just be real, and tell it like it is. And sometimes that means I say a swear word, and sometimes that means I sing a song about another dude.
I makes me. I remember when we first started hanging out, listening to songs of yours and thinking that would be about me. Now, really, it definitely wasn't. It was recorded 6 months before we met. But in my sad little eyes, I remember searching for something that could have been about me.
But isn't it like songs can morph?
Yeah.
Like songs that are about, maybe if they're not, I'm not thinking about one of my songs, but like some sexy Taylor Swift song, because I love Taylor Swift. I used to hear the song and think about one person, and now I associate it with someone else. Songs can
Yeah,
change.
absolutely.
So it could be about you in my mind.
That is one of my favorite songs, by the way. Love
Is
that
it
one.
really?
You know
Is it
that.
because
You know that, yes.
Is it because it is about doing it? Is it because it has a swear word in it? Is it because it's like a poppier vibe, or some combination of the three, or
So I like
none?
the poppy. I like the poppy vibe. I like that
Okay.
it's real, and I like the bonfire part because I remember when we used to hang out, do a lot of bonfire stuff. So I grabbed hold of that.
We did. So, all right, I'll just tell people. My mom saved everything I ever owned in my whole life. And I think this is because her mother threw away all of her things. It was just like a thing in her head. Like she was saving everything. And when I say everything, I mean like down to school lunch menus from 1991. Everything. And then when we lost our house, and then so all that stuff I got in the next house I was living in. And then when I was buying my own home, I had all this shit. And
Hmm.
it's so hard. It's hard to get rid of stuff that's sentimental for me anyway. But now it's like old stuff like that feels so sentimental, and you've had it for so long, it's even harder to get rid of it. So what Scott and I did the very first summer we spent time together, after we salvaged the oil burner, that's a whole different story. We had Viking funerals for all of my things.
Yeah, yeah. It
Oh,
was
Jennifer,
almost.
thank you. That's so sweet. All right, look it. That just made me really happy. Jennifer, I will be playing both of those songs this evening. I just have to wait because my guitar is in an open tuning at the moment. It's a residual from last night's concert, but I'm going to play those songs. So if you're going to hang around, I will dedicate them to you. So yeah, we had Viking funerals for everything, and I think my biggest takeaway from burning all of those things was, number one, not great for the environment because everything from the 80s
True.
was plastic, and number two, dresses from the 80s go up in flames real quick.
They really do. They really do.
Oh man, well here I am in this open tuning, and I'm wondering what else I ought to play here. I think maybe I'll do Only a Man because that's kind of an underplayed song of mine. and then I'll change the tuning so I can accommodate some requests. Does that seem reasonable?
Sounds good.
This is really great. I do love a hotel room, and I
Sure.
don't mind traveling by myself. I don't mind being by myself, but I was feeling kind of lonely, and now I'm not. This is. Anyway, I'm tempted to just leave you on the screen, but I won't.
Oh, no.
Because
Thank you.
I don't want anybody to think this song is about you. This song is absolutely 100% not about you, Scott. Okay. This song, maybe this is a really depressing way to start this whole thing out. I promise I'll do something less depressing after this. But my dad went off to the Marine Corps when he was 17. His mom had to sign for him to go to the Marine Corps early. And when he came home, one of his first objectives was that he wanted to save his mom because my grandfather was, we'll just say, a difficult fella. And he tried to save her, and she wouldn't leave. And I think that was just a thing that he always wished he could have done. And so this is a song for my dad and his mama. And if anybody has song requests that are more uplifting in nature or not, put them in the comments, and I will be happy to sing them for you. Growing up on Datewood Street, my mama always baking pies to give us a taste of something sweet and keep us happy. Oh, how she tried. I wish that she had known it in her bones. Just 'cause you've got four walls, it told me that you're home. You don't have to take it. You could up and run away over the bridges to the Cape, cross invisible lines that make you stay. He's only a man, only a man, only a man. At the end of the day, from the smoky rug in the living room, hiding behind my trains and toys, wanted to save her from my lord, my lover man. But I was only a little boy. There's no way to see behind a one-way glass. Black and blue, it ain't the color of you. Come on and leave it in the past. You don't have to take it. You could up and run away over the bridges to the Cape, cross invisible lines that make you stay. He's only a man, only a man, only a man. At the end of the day, that's my guitar face. Hey,
Hello. I was just reading the liner notes on
that's like a
this
PBS
CD right
special.
here. Hello.
That was
Thank you.
really really good acting. Thank you.
I, if every time you finish a song, I'm gonna have a prop. I think maybe. I'll do that.
I think that'll be fun. This might be more engaging. Sometimes people like to see my hands when I'm playing the guitar. I just realized I really try to be self-aware all the time. It's exhausting. I just realized I'm one of those hotel guests right now that everybody hates because they can hear me
No.
singing. No, I am. I am so persnickety in a hotel. And actually, this one, every time I've been to this particular hotel, there's been at least one sports team, like a huge ass bus full of teenagers on a sports team. And let me just tell you that teenagers on a sports team that are staying in a hotel for a weekend are not self-aware. They are so loud every time. But look, this is me. This is payback.
That's right.
What I'm doing. And I'll be done before 10 p.m., which they won't be.
You don't think they're all gathered around outside the door listening to the singer-songwriter perform? No?
The baseball team from Lakeland High School who've all bleached their hair
Yeah.
the same color, you think they're outside this room listening to my song about domestic abuse? Oh.
I'm sure they're lined up out there.
Let me tell you, the smell of cologne in that elevator was thick.
Dracan Noir?
Whatever it was. Oh my gosh. Mark, do you remember when we were in high school? Mike Cumlin had a very specific cologne that he wore all the time. And I don't want to say it was Cool Waters. That might have been Paul Moakley. But so there was, Mike Cumlin had a very particular, it was Axe. No, it was Axe. It was Axe body spray, and the scent was Abs. And I think it's so funny, like in high school, I kind of loved it. Beck's trying, we had a friend named, you heard it right. Anyway, I remember in high school, bod cologne, yes. In high school, I thought it was so sexy. I loved it. And now, when someone goes past me with that level of cologne, I'm so, I'm like 85 years old and crotchety about it. Like, gee whiz. Anyway. See, people don't know this side of me. I'm very grumpy.
You are not. You're a delight. A delight, I say. As long as you get your portioned meals at a particular time, you are absolutely a delight.
That's the big issue, isn't it? Oh, bod cologne. Okay, yes. And Mark, please confirm. Bod had various scents, one of which was abs, right? One of them was abs.
Abs.
That makes sense, right? Because it was bod. I wonder if there was biceps, too. Like, what were all the scents of bod cologne?
Thumb. I'll be on Amazon tonight, by the way, buying some bod cologne.
No, you won't. I'm not. No. Okay, yes.
You know,
it was bod.
I like a vintage product.
Yeah,
A
well,
little Prel, a little bod cologne, some cinnamon toothpaste. We're good to go, baby.
I don't think that antique bod cologne would age well. I feel like
No, you don't think so?
that'd be a wallop of something in the nostril. Well, if Jennifer is still here, I'm going to play Jennifer's request.
All right, I'm going away. Bye, everybody.
Do you know? I have one more comment on Marianne. Oh, so Marianne is here, and she's right. So the bod cologne, the different scents had different colors, and I remember that. Someone please Google and confirm this for me. But my memory is that bod abs was blue. That's how I remember that. I know, but I'm pretty sure that Mike had the blue bottle of anyway. All right. Yay, Jennifer. Okay, this song is for Jennifer Medeiros. Scott, I'm going to mute you now. Bye. Guys, having that power over somebody just to mute them. Anyway. Mark says I'm right. Bad man really ripped ads. Oh, bod man really ripped abs. Yes. Oh, I'm so proud of my memory right now. All right, this is Jennifer's request. If anybody else has a request, put it over in the comments. I am having so much fun. This is the most fun I've ever had in a hotel room. That's what she said. Sorry. My great-grandma's chair is still standing, dusty thing but proud. Her piano strings still singing, out of tune but loud. 100 years living, and it still wants more. Maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings. just broken things. It's my grandpa's old jalopy. He still can't turn it on. Out the door and down the road, can't stop us once we're gone. 100 years living, and it still wants more. Maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings, and we are all just broken things. I thought I was tough wearing an old punk rock t-shirt. I thought I was tough till I knew what it meant to hurt. My granddad stood there stoic as a wall. I wonder if he felt pain at all. Well, of course he did. He was just a little kid back when we don't talk about it. This old house has seen its share of hearts broke on the floor. It will be here after I'm gone, opening its doors. Maybe modern hearts aren't meant to last. We just hold on till we're past the pain it brings, and we are all just broken things. I'm going to be unmuting you now.
And we're
Welcome back.
back. Hey, thank you.
What is that? I'm
It's so
just
hard to
so
be muted. I
I'm
hate it.
just so excited to have confirmation that my memory is so sharp.
You haven't lost it yet.
Oh, Jennifer, thank you so much for listening and requesting that. I'll got Gloria for you too. I wish, Scott, that you had a poster to hold up because I oh, Rob Marotti is here. That is from the now old classic, maybe modern. Thank you, Rob. So on this trip, the big thing in my head whenever I take these trips is how much crap do I bring, right? And I have a lot of merch that I could be selling. And then before I leave, I'm like, do I want to bring 2 luggages? Because I'm not very strong, A. And the luggages are big. And then I also have the guitar and then the huge ass backpack. It's so much stuff. So this time, I'm doing an experiment. I've brought, I didn't bring any of the mugs. I brought CDs and I brought posters because posters are light. The thing about traveling with posters is being afraid of bending them. I digress. These posters are so badass. Like the art on them I am obsessed with, and I wish I could show you right now, but I can't because they're in the car and I didn't put a picture of them on here. It's not this. It's not this, but I'm just really proud of myself that I can do that. Anyway, my point.
In the old days, that would have been a cue for me, and I would have had it up
You,
the next song. Let's see how that goes.
that's right. Anyway, my point is that if you're interested, I do have these posters. One of them is represents Gloria, which is the other song that Jennifer requested, and I don't know. It's just it's really cool. It's got like a hurricane image on it, and oh, see now, why would the artist not bring any merch? I have so much shit. And I'm proud of it all. I have coffee, and I have soap, and I have mugs, and I have shirts, and I have posters, and but I just, anyway. I was lazy on this trip, I guess. That's my long way of saying I was lazy. I had this epiphany at my show last night that a lot of the new things I'm writing these days they're just like songs about doing it. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I've repressed that part of myself for so long because I grew up so, like religious and trying to just be a good girl. And now I'm like, no, I want to say things that make people, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? Not contentious. The risque? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to do a song about that.
Okay, good.
He was just really stressed out while I was talking. He's like, oh no, she doesn't know what she's going to say. I could see the anxiety in your face. Terry, hello.
My thesaurus in my brain was moving.
You couldn't read my mind in that moment. So, I haven't played this song yet on this trip, which is wild because I performed for 5 hours the other day. 5 hours. It was a long time. And I wanted to play the song, but I just didn't because I was afraid I wouldn't know the words. And then I thought, I'll refresh the words before Monday's live stream, and then I didn't. But I'm going to try it anyway. Because we're all best friends, except for maybe the potential stalker that's watching, because he watches all of my YouTube things.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I didn't take you off. Why don't you stay there?
Oh boy.
How awkward can I make Scott feel?
This is very exciting for me.
All right, now, I'm not muting you, so...
Oh, I can't talk?
No.
God damn it. Okay.
Just me minding my business. Late in the morning, slow scrolling on the internet, and hello. I haven't seen you in such a long time. I've forgotten how you take over my mind. Here we go. I take a good long look at you, and nothing has changed. Ain't you one tall cold drink of water? I still need a taste. I hope you're ready. I don't think you know I bring you with me everywhere I go. My hands are steady and they need love. Give me what you can give me, I'll make it enough. How do I make you notice how bad I want this? Do I dare send you a message like, hey you, how you doing, where you live, like I don't know? I'm at the risk of losing my dignity, so I post a picture, it's the best one that I got on me. No shame, no. I hope you take a look at me and see nothing has changed. Ain't you one tall cold drink of water? I still need a taste. I hope you're ready. I don't think you know I bring you with me everywhere I go. My hands are steady and they need love. Give me what you can give me, I'll make it enough. How do I make you notice how bad I want this? I heard you singing, Scott.
Sorry.
I make up some silly reason or some stupid excuse, Why, I just had to talk to your brother. There ain't no girl who would ever try harder to hold you. God, I wanna know you. I hope you're ready. I don't think you know. I bring you with me everywhere I go. My hands are steady and they need love. Give me what you can give me. I'll make it enough. How do I make you notice? How do I make you notice? How do I make you notice? How bad I want I was making myself laugh because, all right, full disclosure, I kept myself up the other night because I couldn't stop watching Dirty Pop. It is a documentary on Netflix about Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and it's really riveting, and I feel like everybody should watch it, so just go watch that. But they kept showing clips of these boy bands, and like Michael Jackson did it, and New Kids on the Block used to do it. Like they'd pull up an audience member and like awkwardly sing to them on the stage. Boys to Men does this. They'll like have a birthday girl come up and like sit on a chair while they all sing to her. How awkward. And it dawned on me that that's what I was doing to you, was this really like performative, let me sing to you, but everyone's going to watch me do it. How awkward. Why did I do that to you?
No, it's even better because it was let me sing to you about somebody else. Husband.
Nikki, hello. Nikki and Betsy and Rini are there. And Terry, yes, I absolutely can do that. And Rob, you're kind of right. Rob want to know what my beverage is this evening.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
It is an espresso martini from the hotel bar. But once again, I'm not going to tell you which hotel because I have a stalker. I feel like maybe I watch so much true crime that if I just keep announcing to everybody I have the stalker, that I'll be safe.
Yeah.
Does that logic work?
And if you keep telling me you're not home, at least I'll be safe.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. When I say internet stalker, guys, what I mean is like a person who comments on all of my things, like really weird stuff that rambles, and then messages all the people that work for me with like these really crazy things that sound minorly threatening, but like also incoherent. Is that a good way to describe it?
Yeah, yeah. It's slightly coherent, I would say. Yeah, yeah, slightly coherent. The good news is we both love true crime, and we love fake crime. You know, we like fictional crime. So,
But I think
yay.
that being a true crime aficionado
Hmm.
just prepares you. You know, I feel prepared for this scenario. I know what not to do.
Well, I feel like one of the things you don't do is taunt said stalker
Oh,
online.
I shouldn't keep talking about it. Okay, all right, all right. So we'll
I don't know.
just.
I'm just throwing that out there, friends.
Well, I'm not being. Okay, all right. We'll just leave it there. We'll leave it there. Bex Ranner, I have a question. Is Rex Banner a thing from a TV show? Because every time I'm looking at this handle, it sounds like a character from a show I may have seen before. And I just would really like to know where that handle came from. Doesn't it sound like a superhero name?
I don't know. My posture's terrible though. I'm just
The
lying.
Simpsons! The
Uh,
Simpsons! I knew I heard it somewhere. Thank you so much. Um, okay, so I had a request from Terry. Terry is from Canada, and we connected over my cover of Karma Chameleon, which I think is just so cool. It was a video of myself and Radislav Lorkovich playing Karma Chameleon, and I ran an ad of the video trying to find fans, and I got Terry out of it, and I'm so glad it was worth it. But the thing that most people commented on the ad was the dress that I was wearing. You can go look at it. It's on YouTube. It's the dress that I always wear when I sing, but it has these stripes on it. I thought it was cool and like old Cape Coddy, but a lot of people said that it looked like it came out of their grandma's closet, and no,
ooh,
their grandmother's attic. That's
ooh,
worse.
that's
That's
worse.
worse.
Yes,
Um,
that's
And fashion has never been a strength of mine. So I guess my point is that I'm really grateful that I got Terry from that ad. And I also don't wear that dress anymore. So, oh, and and Terry has added this to his set. So now, the Karma Chameleon love goes on. All right, I'm going to play this song. I'm not going to make Scott awkwardly sit there. Goodbye for a moment, Scott. If anybody else has a song request, Jennifer, I know you still have Gloria as a request, put it over in the comments and I will play it if I know it. There's a loving in your eyes all the way. If I listen to your lies, would you say I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man who doesn't know how to sell a contradiction. Come and go, you come and go. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams, red, gold, and green, red, gold, and to hear your wicked words every day. And you used to be so sweet, I heard you say that my love is an addiction. When we claim our love is strong, when you go, you're gone forever. String along, you string along. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams, red, gold, and green, red, gold, and every day is like survival. You're my lover and I, my rival. Every day is like survival. You're my lover and I, my rival. Karma chameleon, you come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams, red, gold, and green, red, gold, and green. Welcome back, Scott from None Such Management.
Thank you. It's really tough being muted. It's really difficult.
Do you think for anybody or just for you?
For most people, for me, it's excruciating. For you, I know it's a joy. Usually I talk right through it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I spend a lot of time at home waiting for my
Did you
turn.
did you just logo me
I just
right
changed the
there?
color. I changed the color.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That lady at the bar did a good job with that espresso martini. Um, did you or did anybody watch Everybody's Live with John Mulaney, the last one?
What,
Anybody?
what was it?
It was about sleep.
Oh, no.
All right, it's such a wacky show. If y'all have Netflix, you've got to watch Everybody's Live with John Mulaney. John Mulaney, I don't. It takes a lot to make me laugh out loud, like to actually belly laugh. Wouldn't you say, Scott? I don't
I
do
would
it.
say.
I most people have heard me like pretend laugh, but like a legitimate, I'm laughing. So few people can make me do it, but John Mulaney can. And this show is so weird, and every week there's a topic, and it was sleep, and I watched it last night, which was a technical error to watch that right before I'm going to sleep. But Alanis Morissette was the musical guest,
Ooh.
and it was glorious. It was so good, and I think my favorite part of the whole thing, she did Ironic, and actually that's all she did. She just played Ironic, and her voice cracked at the very beginning of it, and it just humanized her so much and made me feel like, oh, even Alanis Morissette has weird vocal days, but then the rest of it was just so freaking epic. It was so good. You gotta watch it. Do you have a poster in your hand, hon?
Yeah, I was
You
waiting
you
for like
found
a
one?
song, or
You
like what
found
song? Well, what
one.
song are you gonna play next?
I don't
You're gonna play.
know. Let's see what you got. Yes, isn't that so cool? Dan Blakesley is a singer-songwriter and also an amazing visual artist. Look at that thing. He's so cool. Dan has done artwork for the Newport Folk Festival as well. I don't know if he does every year, but he's done some in the past, and I'm so obsessed with that image. He captured the whole song, and every time I look at it, there's a new detail that I missed the previous time. It's so good. Maybe I ought to play that song now. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
I was waiting to have
Thank
it
you,
be a
Vanna.
surprise. I was waiting.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
sorry about.
I saw
Yeah,
the little corner of it, and
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your thunder. I'm muting you and ruining your
So my friend,
surprises.
it's all right, honey. It's okay. You're doing a great job, by the way. This is usually when I text you in the show and tell you how wonderful you do. You're doing a wonderful job. I'll just do it
Thank you.
live.
Thank you
You
so
look
much.
wonderful. You look so
That's very
beautiful.
kind.
You're doing a great
Thank
job.
you. Thank
You're welcome.
you. Wow. Wow. Okay. All right. I needed that. Thank you. Because I actually feel like a hot mess. I had a 2-hour drive today, and before that, I went to a really cool place in Chattanooga called Ruby Falls. Y'all can Google it, and then we can talk about it after this song. This is for Jennifer. This is her other request. It might be my favorite song on the new record. It is a sea shanty, and I really was just trying to capture the essence of my grandfather and this like Cape Cod fisherman who gets lost at sea. My grandfather didn't get lost at sea, but his grandfather did. His grandfather, Archelaus Newell, was lost at sea. And I've always had this obsession with shipwrecks. And so anyway, this song is all of those things. This is called Gloria. There's a wooden carving of an old fisherman, yellow rain slicker, and a smoke pipe. He's staring off blindly toward my city light, boys. I don't think we're leaving the harbor tonight. The sea throws up sick white caps, look like tossed ships, and there ain't gonna get no reprieve. Gloria, Gloria, sing her name. Gloria, Gloria, she don't want me to leave. I came back home for the last time, I thought, just to grab my old cat and some things. And that sickly sweet voice started calling my name. Boys, you ain't ever heard this girl sing. So roll, roll, roll up your rigging. She ain't gonna stop, and I ain't ever leaving this hellhole town. Got my heart in its hands. Let her win, she's too strong, I can't stand. Red sky in the morning when I left my mooring. Calamity I should have seen, but the temptation of finally getting away from the woman who cuckolded me. The sea throws up sick white caps, look like tossed ships, and they ain't gonna get no reprieve. Gloria, Gloria, sing her name. Gloria, Gloria, she don't want me to leave. Ooh. like black ink. When you fall in the drink, there's no fighting the girl's current sun. You just float like the martyr of all the old salts pre-wash up on the shore when she's done. Oh, roll, roll, roll up your rigging. She ain't gonna stop, and I ain't ever leaving this hellhole town. Got my heart in its hands. Let her win, she's too strong, I can't stand. 'Cause there's a wooden carving of an old fisherman, and I think that he looks just like me. I've grown into the floorboards of this godforsaken house. It's my ghost in the window you see. The sea throws up sick white caps, look like tossed ships, and they ain't gonna get no reprieve. Gloria, Gloria, sing her name. Gloria, Gloria, she don't want me to leave. Gloria, she don't want me to leave. You are unmuted. Look at you. That's adorable.
I thank you.
I think that's what every grown man wants to be. Adorable.
An adorable billboard for his wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Well,
Look
no,
at me.
thank you. I like that shirt. I want to know
Yes,
what
no,
Rob
sorry.
Marotti thinks, because he's been really banking on a darker colored shirt. And I get it. I understand why. Because some of us spill on our clothes.
All the time.
Watch me do
Did
it
you
right
know?
now.
Did you notice how I strategically waited because I didn't want to distract you?
It was, yes, no, it was very smooth and thoughtful. Thank you. Billy Hill is here. Hello, Billy. Billy, are you in Arkansas? I feel like you're in Arkansas. My geography is not my strongest suit, and I don't have a map handy. I got so excited because I'm going to be playing a songwriter festival in Kentucky in July, and in my mind I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be near Billy, but I think that you're not in Kentucky. I think you're in Arkansas, and those are two different states, and I know that. I know that. But I just want you to know I was thinking of you because you always say you want me to come play near you, and I haven't yet. Are the states near each other? Am I way off the mark here,
Are
Scott?
you asking me? No, geography
Yes.
is not my. Yeah, let's just say that it is.
I don't want to be
And
that wrong.
well, not to be political, but we could just like circle it, cross it out, change it. It doesn't really matter. Do we have that power? Do we have that power?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're a rascal. We are also live on Instagram right now, which I haven't done very much. And I don't know. Can you check and see if it's actually working? Because I'm not entirely sure if it is. Danville, Virginia. This is the best request ever.
But I can't read it. What does it
Come to
say?
Danville, Virginia. It sucks, but musicians come by sometimes. Question for you. Do you know of any house concerts nearby? Because if so, then absolutely. Do you know of any listening room venues nearby or coffee houses? Because then absolutely. I will totally do that. I like Virginia. I have the national park, like the national park's passport book, because I'm a nerd. And if you don't know what that is, it is like, looks like a passport book. And every time you go to a national park, you get a stamp cancellation, like a big nerd. And there are like a lot of national parks in Virginia I've been to, but that was before I had my stamp book. So I do owe Virginia a trip, I guess is my point. That was a long way of saying that. I will go there. How about another song about doing it?
Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, by the way, I believe this is a medium. So for size purposes, I'm an average human being. This is a medium size.
All right, look at this. Look at this. Take note.
I,
Take note from my booking agent.
I can't read any of that. It's tiny on my little phone,
There's a
but
coffee shop
I
and a
will.
couple of bars. Ballad Brewing, Two Witches, Cream and Vine, which is a coffee and wine place, and I like those things.
Okay.
So we're on the case. This song has lately been one that audiences are digging, which is funny because I wrote it and I was afraid of it. That's, I've realized, like a theme of my life:
Hmm.
fear, like being afraid of things and then later on doing them and being like, oh, why was I scared of that?
Yeah.
And
Unleash it,
I
baby.
unleash what I'm really interested in the why. Like, why am I so afraid of everything?
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
I read this article. I don't know if it was an article or a TikTok. It could have been a scientific article. It also could have just been someone's TikTok. But the point was that, like, all right, so when you're in the womb, you're in your mother's belly, but like that you really were also in your grandmother's belly at some point because of the way ovaries work. But anyway, the point is that, like, your grandmother's trauma you carry on some genetic level. And if that is true, the fear thing makes sense for me because my grandmother was afraid of everything.
Mm,
Walking, also afraid of walking. Going outside of
mm,
her home. I mean, I'm not afraid to do that, but like my grandma didn't leave her house for 25 years. Like, didn't even go in the yard. It's just a
mm.
theory. I digress. Here's a song about doing it. All right. I'm gonna. I don't wanna do jack shit. Boy, I just wanna drink you up. Eyes red because we didn't sleep. Pour my coffee in a big cup. Sun lighting up the sky, get dressed and grab my shoes. But heaven help me, baby, I can't get enough of you. I'm gonna stay half dressed, what my mama calls lazy. Life lighting up my phone, but I ain't going home, nobody gonna make me. You wanna lay me down and toss around the sheets the way you do, but heaven help me, baby, I can't get enough of you. Am I a sinner, filled with shame? Hell no, I've been her. Filled with grace, that's my name, but it gets better. Calling a little boy blue. Heaven help me, baby, I can't get enough of you. There ain't only one way to be good. God, it got lonely pretending demure was me. Everybody told me you were the worst thing I could do, but heaven help me, baby, I can't get enough of you. Watch the day turn to night. We ain't moved, but it's alright, we belong here. You got your hands full, just a light pole. You're so nice, dear. Ignore the electronics, I want an anatomic view. Heaven help me, baby, I can't get enough of you. They say that boys never take their time, but none of that was true. Heaven help me, baby, I can't get enough of you. Oh, hello.
Hello. Love that song.
Do you really?
I really do. Yeah, that's I love that one.
Do you think the hardest part of being the partner of a singer songwriter is being the sounding board for every single song that I write?
No, no, it is a thing, right? Sometimes I have to say I can listen to that in a little bit, but
When
that's
I
not really a
say
hard thing.
when I say
Everything.
sounding board, I just want to explain to people that, like, what I do is I write a song, and if I like it and think it's good, I send it to him. And sometimes it's
Mhm.
2 songs in a day. I'm like texting all these songs and then expecting feedback. Not feedback. No, 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 not feedback. Expecting exuberance on the level
Mhm.
that I
Mhm.
have to confirm that it is indeed a good song. And I didn't realize for a long time that that's actually not very kind because, like, what if he doesn't like it or have the time to listen? Like, that must be exhausting.
Or like I say sometimes I write on proposals. I don't often send you paragraphs and say, is this a great paragraph? Did you really like it? I really think I killed it on this paragraph
All
that
right,
I
well,
wrote.
hold on a second, though. Hold on a second, because what I do is entertainment.
Yeah.
What you do is government proposal writing.
Okay. Okay. No, it is, but it isn't it isn't really a burden. It's just it has to be timing, and I like right most of the songs. Like that one, by the way, love the name check. That's my favorite part of that song.
I always,
Love the name check. My
I like
favorite.
it too. It's so fun to do a name check. I'm like Lizzo, but not less
Yeah.
rich.
But no, I love that song.
Yay! All right, thank you. I That's good because it's on the next record that I've already started
Oh, good.
recording. So we're kind of locked in on that one. Um, I was debating playing something that's like wholly new, just because here we are, and you got those lyrics ready in case I need them.
I can try. Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna take me off screen or am I staying on for this one?
You're gonna need to stay on in case I need the lyrics.
Oh, you can't see me if you take me off?
I can, but I can't not to read them.
Oh, okay. Well, this is
I
weird.
could
All right.
mute you. I can mute you though. What should I do
That's
that?
just for your pleasure. Sure, go ahead.
I won't do it.
How do I know if
I
you need me, though? I can't see.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Um, I have. If you're friends with me on my personal page, which is really like I don't know most of the people on my personal page, I've posted a lot about what a difficult past 7 months now it has been, and this song is about that. It is maybe the most personal thing I've ever written about my feelings. Maybe. Red Robin every Tuesday like clockwork. You buy me lacy things because you are a flirt. Sarcastic reverie because our hearts hurt. Ain't family such a fickle thing? I loved you when I saw you're such a good dad. Gentlest hands I've ever seen, I've ever had. Who'd have ever guessed things could get so bad? But we're safe at home in our catacomb. Let 'em lie, we don't need 'em. I'm glad we tried, but let's take our freedom and just call it what it is. A family of narcissists. All I need is you to rub my feet. Our child is getting big, he's such a wild card. We've spared him from the truth that sometimes people are hard. And when I look at him, I see their disregard for their firstborn son. How could anyone let 'em lie? We don't need 'em. I'm glad we tried, but let's take our freedom and just call it what it is. A family of narcissists. All I need is you beside me. When I was little, I wanted sisters, I wanted brothers, a big ass family table, 20 cousins plus our mothers. Things got kinda crowded, they ganged up and made us suffer. I say let them clean our plates up, hold each other and recover. And let them lie, we don't need them. I'm glad we tried, but let's take our freedom and just call call it what it is, a family of narcissists. All I need is you beside me. Hey, I didn't need the words. I knew them all. Did you catch
Almost
that?
made me cry. Almost made me
Did
cry. Good job.
really? Did it? Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I think that that song is important because I think there are a lot of people who deal with that, who deal
Hmm.
with families who are not kind to them and belittle them. And then there's like this thing where maybe it's like this societal thing where, like, oh, but you got to let it go because they're your family. But, like, do you have to keep them around
Right,
you if they don't lift you up? Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I I think, I grew up with such a small family, but also a family that was very fractured. And so I just had this vision that when I was an adult, I wanted this huge family. And it's just dawned on me that, like, maybe that's not all it's cracked up to be all the time, because maybe sometimes people are just assholes.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I
Oh,
think that
Marianne,
we
thank you.
there's like the family you're born into, and then there's the family you find, and then there's the family you choose, right? And so our little circle is the family we choose, and that's what that song really makes me think about is the family we choose. And that's
Yes.
the most important part. And by the way, can I answer your previous question about the hardest thing? The
Yes,
hardest
and then
thing,
and then I want to say something about Marianne because I'm so glad she's
okay.
here. Okay, go ahead.
So the hardest thing is having to, and it's part of the joy too, is having to share you, not being able to go with you on these trips, is because when we first started the gigs, you're always saying, should I do a bar gig now? Like you say that now. Should we do a bar gig? And I would say, no, 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 don't do it. But the truth is, when you did those, it was like just you and me. It was a bar for 3 hours. I'd drive over with you. We'd do the songs. You'd sing songs at me. We'd go home, and that was it. And for like 2 years, it was Rose Alley on Wednesdays, right? And we'd go to Newport once a month, and we'd do all those things. And now that your career is what it is, the hardest part is when you're good at it, like you are, is
The
I have to
leaving.
join Facebook streams.
Terry is asking who you are. So this is my husband Scott. Um, purveyor of my T-shirts and posters and reader of my signals when I forget lyrics.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like how so for so many years I did bar gigs like 2, 3 a week, and you're playing for like
Hmm.
3 hours and nobody's listening to you, and you're doing covers and requests and stuff. And like his job was, if I didn't know the lyrics, we just he knew my look when I needed him to Google a lyric and just hold the phone.
Yeah.
And there were times that I missed those bar gigs because the good thing about them is that you're sharp. Like my chops were so sharp. All right, so I'm so excited that Marianne is here because Marianne Brown was my first friend ever in my whole life. It was Marianne Brown, and then it was Megan Grady. And because Marianne and I both lived in Parkwood, I'm going to do a Parkwood song, Marianne. That's what I'm going to do. Parkwood Beach is this little neighborhood that we grew up in, and that's where we lost our house. And it's like all I want is to be able to have a house in Parkwood again. Um, Oh, Liz is here. Hey. So, anyway, Marianne was my first friend, and her mom gave me my first haircut. She came, because we were in the same little neighborhood, she came over to our house and cut my hair in the kitchen. And so, anyway, that's why I'm so glad Marianne is here. Um, so, I've had this realization, and many of you who've listened to me sing and talk about this for years, like when my parents and I stood in our driveway and our house was auctioned off, it was horrific. It was the worst. It still is probably like the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. It was awful. I could cry thinking about it. And all these years, I'm just like, well, I'm just going to buy my house back. I'm just going to buy my house back. And I mean, you look at what my job is. I'm never buying my house back. And I realized recently that, like, the need to buy that house back on some level is like me wanting to feel whole again. That's what it is. Is I don't
Yeah.
I felt like something so big was stolen from me, and I just that's what it is. Oh, Marianne. Okay, Marianne wants a house in Parkwood again too. And so I think what we're gonna do is just team. I'm totally like crying right now
Yeah.
thinking about it. It's such a beautiful place. Like my dad My dad grew up in Parkwood Beach. All these families stay there for generations, and I go back and like everybody knows me, right? Like it's I when I go there, like and I drive by Marianne's old house, like I don't care who lives there now. That's Marianne's house. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's just such a special place. All right, I'm gonna sing this song so I don't cry. But this is a cool little segue to say that I have a full band concert in Parkwood Beach on July 26th. It's going to be like an album release show at the Parkwood Beach Clubhouse. Anybody can go. You just bring a lawn chair, and it'll be like a donations thing. No tickets, donations. And if you have children, there's a playground right there, and it's going to be so much fun. And now I'm going to sing my Parkwood song. Okay. Chant it! 12 years old, with a guitar in my hand. Tiger beat over every wall, that was my whole plan. Gwen Stefani's abs, how does she get them? As I practice Chopin, dreaming about Hanson and how I'm gonna get them. Holding out for a long-haired man. This ain't nothing like I thought it was. Late nights doing my makeup in a parking lot. Street tough, giving me side-eye while he looks for love. Right through me, but doesn't everyone? Until the lights come up, I was just a kid on Parkwood Drive, singing aloud just to feel alive. I felt like nothing, I guess it started something. Doesn't everybody feel like this? Won't somebody please notice I exist? 25 dive bar, dark corner with a guitar in my hand. Living the dream, turn it up a little louder over the shouts of a drunk man. What is success and how do you get it? Selling t-shirts out of my van. Dreaming about the day when I can finally say I made it, man. But this ain't nothing like I thought it was. Late nights doing my makeup in a parking lot. Street tough, giving me side-eye while he looks for love. Right through me, but doesn't everyone? Until the lights come up, I was just a kid on Parkwood Drive, singing loud just to feel alive. I felt like nothing, I guess it started something. Doesn't everybody feel like this? Won't somebody please notice I exist? I felt like nothing, I guess it started something. Now I'm waiting for the plot twist. Won't somebody please notice I exist? Won't somebody please notice I exist? I feel like when I first wrote that song, I sent that one to you and you did not care for that.
How dare you? That's probably true. I probably said it was too regionally based or something like that. I say that once in a while.
No.
No, it wasn't
You
that.
said that about a different song. But this one, you did not like the line, won't somebody please notice I exist? Because you're a singer and you're already getting attention.
Oh, okay, fine. That's probably just having a bad day.
But I think, but it made me think about it a lot. But so many of us just want to feel, I mean, everybody just wants to feel noticed, right? And I think that a
Yeah.
lot of artists, I mean, you felt unseen or valued or whatever, and you turn to art.
Hmm.
which is
Well,
what that song is about.
yeah, and no matter where you are, you want to be seen by more and more and more, right? You're having a lot of success, but we all still see contests and things like that. Like it's part of your job is getting booked, right? And it's tough. It's a tough gig. You got a tough gig.
But I mean, and I wouldn't trade it. I love it so much. But like that song to me isn't even about being seen in the sense of like being famous, which is another. Let's just put a pin in that because I want to talk about that. But that song is just about like the need of a kid to just find who
Hmm.
they were. That's what that, and that song sends me right back to it. Um, I wrote that with Jackson Emmer, and I just like when we wrote it, I was like, oh my god, like we had totally crystallized how I felt when I was 12 years old and I first started doing this. And incidentally, like it was a summer. I mean, I spent that whole summer when I was 12 playing guitar and writing songs, and I can like Parkwood Beach is right near the beach, and so I can like smell the beach and like feel the humidity of that summer when I sing that song. It's kind of cool. Music is a neat thing like that. What did I just say? I wanted to put a pin in.
Famous?
Oh, yeah. It's an interesting thing. Like my whole life, less so now, but like when I first started doing this, everyone was like, oh, that's great. She just thinks she's famous. Or, oh, she just wants to be famous. And I think just when you do this, that most of us who do this job have had people in our past that like belittle you because, oh, she just thinks you're famous or whatever. But it was never that for me. Like, yes, I wanted to marry the Hanson brothers, and I wanted music to be the vehicle to do that. But it wasn't. It wasn't about fame. I was just, again, such a scared kid. I was so afraid of everybody and everything. And playing music was like the first time I wasn't afraid. You know, that's what
I
it was for me. It was feeling strong for the first time in my life.
and I don't think I've ever heard you express a want to be famous unless it's the Hanson brothers type thing. But besides that, I've never heard that.
That sounds exhausting. It
Yeah.
sounds and scary. Like I've complained about
Yeah.
my stalker too many times on here already, and I've only got one, and I'm not famous. Imagine how it is for famous people. Well, I guess that they
Do
can
you-
have security and stuff.
yeah, you want to be famous enough that you can have security, I guess.
No,
That's
I
what we need,
don't.
really. No?
No. That sounds exhausting to me. Here, success for me would be getting a song in a movie or a TV show.
Yeah,
Just
that'd be
one.
great.
That's all I want. One time. That wouldn't even like pay the bills, but it would just be. It would be like okay.
It would be cool. We do
I
see that quite often, and yeah, I think, yeah.
like okay. I did a thing.
Yeah.
Um, is there a song that you want to hear?
Me? No,
Yeah.
that, by the way, right there, that most difficult part of being
Oh, the
in a
pressure
relationship,
of that.
it's, oh, the pressure is terrible.
There's no pressure. I have something I want to play if you don't have a request, or anybody over in the comments. And Liz, if you are still here, Liz Fredericks. Now that I've confirmed that is your email address, I need your shipping address so that Scott can send you your Kickstarter rewards. They're on the dining room table, ready to be sent to you. And I'm just really proud of myself. I remembered on my Kickstarter, I had a first name and an email address and nothing else, but I remembered her email address from 20 years ago.
Wow.
Very proud of myself.
Very good. Very, very
No,
good.
is Mountain Bex Rainer just asked if I know any Mountain Goats. I'm assuming that's a band, and I don't. But it seems like if that is indeed a band, is it a band that I should be listening to on one of my many drives this week? Because I will do that. Again, if anybody has any requests, put them in the comments. Did you notice if we're actually live on Instagram right now?
Me, no, because my phone is doing that. I'm afraid to touch it.
Okay, yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay.
I don't want to.
All right, honey, take a note. We need to look up the band Mountain Goats. They are very good. I will do that. Will you
Okay.
help me not forget that?
That's 30% of my life.
It's helping me not forget things.
Yeah. Which is
Fair.
odd because I'm slightly older, but
Okay. Let's do this. I'm still workshopping how to even talk about this, but if you were listening 2 songs ago, we've had some very difficult family stuff go on. Like really mean, belittling things being said by family members and people that should be like lifting you up. And then they deny it. Anyway, it's the whole thing. And one of the things was like it was this barrage of horrible things being said. And then saying, don't talk about the family business outside of the family. And it really, I was like, that's such an interesting philosophy to me because, you know, if people do terrible things and then you're just not allowed to talk about it, like those things keep happening. I'm not cool with that. And I think that maybe that's, yay, thank you, Bex Trainer, for confirming that I am live on Instagram. I feel like not talking about bad things that happen in families not only is at the basis of so many true crime programs, but that's like the basis of people's like mental health issues and like lifelong struggles that they have. That is malarkey if I ever heard it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna do it. Here's a song about it. A summer backyard barbecue, charcoal smoke and Mountain Dew. Uncle Henry and Giselle holding court and raising hell, while Sarah there throws up her lunch. We're a postcard of the Brady Bunch. The cousins tell her she looks good, the beauty of the neighborhood. Keeping secrets. Is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you. I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. It's Grandpa's second family. It's Mom and Dad and their whiskey. It's crying while I watch TV, 'cause Daddy broke her cup of tea. I've spent some years in therapy, not used to someone hearing me. How good it felt to pull the string and watch it all unraveling. Keep it secrets. Is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you. I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. I'll always love my family. Lord knows they tried their best for me. Comparison will kill your joy, and exercise I should avoid. Where keep it secrets. Is it easier to just keep quiet? What if we talked? What if we listened? What do you need? What am I missing? I love you. I'm begging, please. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. Won't you talk? Please talk to me. Bill, I am so happy that you're here, and I'm really glad that you like the new CD. Thank you for supporting it, because it wouldn't exist without my Kickstarter backers, and it means the world to me. And I'm pretty sure, Bill, that you have supported every one of them, so thank you. And Marianne, I agree.
What does that
That
say? I
is,
can't read it.
it says if people want you to talk nice about them, they should act correctly.
That's true.
Because I'm not an actress.
No, you are not an actress.
This person, like, the funniest thing about the whole conversation to me was them saying, don't talk about family business in public. And then I said, oh, but I wrote songs about it. and them being like, and then the reaction being like, how dare you? And then I just said, do you understand what my job is? Like, do you know how songs get written? Because it's not always just like fictional characters. Like usually, like a good song is based on reality.
You can only get so much from watching Murder She Wrote. I mean, honestly, he's
Right? Right. How many Murder She Wrote songs can I write?
uh, yeah, one, maybe two tops.
And the one that I did is only like inspired loosely by Murder She Wrote. It's not like themed.
No, no, that's true. Although at that time you were also playing the Murder She Wrote theme on your piano at least once a day.
I got to get my piano chops back, stat, because I really feel like if I began every performance with the Murder She Wrote theme on the piano, it would just take me to new heights. I think, if ever there was a gateway to fame, it is playing that on every show. Don't you think
You know,
so?
well, if I'm being honest, and I'm telling you to lean in on almost everything. I
Yeah.
love you, baby, but I say pump the brakes a little bit on the Murder She Wrote theme. Lean in on
Why?
the other stuff. Pump the brakes a little bit on. You're skewing to a younger audience now. I don't know that the Murder She
Okay,
Wrote's
but
gonna get.
okay, but hear me out. If it's not
You're
Murder
gonna
She Wrote,
argue with. Okay, fine. Go ahead.
I just
Go
have
ahead.
another idea. Like if it's not that, what if I did Boy the way Glenn Miller played
Oh no, that okay. That
songs
would.
that made the hit parade. No?
y-
No?
No, time check this. That is Bobby's favorite show. Our friend Bobby. It's his favorite show ever.
All in the family
So
for the younger
yeah.
viewers. All right,
So
okay. If not that one, here's the last suggestion I have. Because this is like for the appropriate generation. That's not the right key. Um, Maybe the world is blind. We're just
oh,
a little unkind.
punky, right?
Don't
Oh, punk.
know.
Oh, punky.
Seems you can't be sure of anything anymore. Although I'm never stopping.
No.
You may be lonely, and then one day you're smiling again. Every time I turn around,
Turn around.
your spirit's lifting me right off the ground.
Don't
What's
make me be
gonna
Henry.
be? Guess we'll just wait and see. Then Brendan barks. Woof! Do 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 do
Yeah,
do do bark. Do do.
I am
I think so. The idea really is just like to begin each show with a
with no.
television show theme song, not a medley,
Now
just
I'm
like
good.
a theme song from a TV show.
I'm good with that, and I'd also like to add that in the beginning of that, when I was telling you not to do it anymore,
Yeah.
I felt the very real fear of you muting me. So I just stopped talking for a second. I don't let that go on. I just let it go.
You muted yourself.
I did. That's the first time.
And isn't that so fascinating that you can do that? Now we know.
Yeah, I think our relationship may have to move to this.
Oh my word. Guys, this has been so fun. This is the longest live stream I've done in a long time. We've been on here for 1 hour, 23 minutes, and 44 seconds.
Yeah, I hope Brayton has not run out of snacks or battery in his iPad upstairs. I don't know what's going on.
Right, right. Well, listen, I feel like maybe one more song, unless someone has a pressing request. I'm going to do one more song and just thank everybody for hanging out with me. You've made this lonely Monday night in a rainy hotel room somewhere in Tennessee feel so full, and like I have a little group of friends that are hanging out with me. How
Can I
cool is
can
the
I
internet? What?
can I wear a non-you prop for a second? I missed it earlier. I felt really
Can you
bad. I should
wear a
have.
prop?
Yeah, non. There, there,
Oh,
there.
Plank.
My guy Plank. You played a song, right? Yeah, you did.
We did, yeah. Jeff Plankenhorn is an amazing dobro player. Also, he's a phenomenal singer-songwriter. He and I co-wrote
Yeah, yeah.
"Only a Man" for my new record. But he's an amazing dobro player. And for those of you who aren't like folk music aficionados, he played for Gavin DeGraw.
hmm
That when I first saw that, I was like, "Oh my god, I want to be friends with that guy." And Plank is just so cool. I love him.
Just a good dude.
He's a good dude. He's a really, really good dude. What should I do
It's
for my
quite a
last
look.
song? No
I don't
pressure, man. No pressure, man. But also, anything you want to hear for the last song?
I just enjoy listening to you perform.
What a lovely answer, but it's not helpful.
Okay, fine. I don't.
All right. Well, then I'm going to play the title track from the new record. That's what I'm going to play. Will you
All
hold
right.
that thing up? I am so in love with the
Which
artwork
one?
for this thing, the new one.
I'm looking. I have all of you. Not this one.
Not that one.
Okay, because that was my artwork. Boo. Not that one.
No,
No, no, no, not that one. Okay, not that one. Not that.
that one. That one. I'm really excited about this record coming out. Yeah, oh my gosh, and the inside of it, it just does all the things I wanted it to do because this album is all about just like it's like I was going through the photo album in my mind and writing songs about the people and places that I grew up
That was a logo right
with.
there.
Yes. Yes. I lied, I'm not doing the title track. I am doing
What do we got?
instead the second song that I wrote for that. So the first song I wrote for that album was Smoke Stain, which I've never performed before. And this was the second one, though.
Is it about doing it?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Listen,
35% of the catalog tonight has been about doing it.
what percentage? Did you just do math?
35.
Three
I don't know.
songs. Three songs have been about doing
Okay.
it. Do you know that all three of the songs about doing it have a swear word in them?
Mm.
It's like when I wrote them, I was like, look at me, I'm a grown-ass woman. I can say whatever I want. And I just
Lean
leaned in.
in.
I
You
leaned
lean
in.
in.
I'm leaning,
You
man.
did.
I'm leaning as hard as I can. Okay, here I go. Bye. So I did a house concert last night, and I told everyone in the audience that the homework was to help me pick my best three songs because I'm playing at the Bluebird Cafe on Sunday. And that's a really prestigious venue, and you only get three songs, and it's really stressful picking the three. And this is one of the ones they suggested. I don't know if they were right, though. I don't think I'm going to play this one. But I'm going to play it for you now. I really want to play this song live with a full band that includes banjo and accordion because that is how it is on the record. And somebody said to me, you know, like how weird it is that somebody wrote a country song about Massachusetts. It kind of is. I'm on my way, Massachusetts. I still got 3,000 miles ahead. The desert's singing sweetly, but the truth is, there's no other place I want to rest my head. You caught my eye, Carolina. You're tempting me, Tennessee. But when I think about autumn's turn, the way the leaves there start to burn, there's one place I see. So I'm on my way, Massachusetts. Can almost feel my feet at the water's edge. Try to quell the homesick, but it's useless. The summer heat, the sandy feet there in my bed. You caught my eye, Carolina. You're tempting me, Tennessee. But when I think about skipping stones and winding roads you home, there's one place for me. You caught my eye, Carolina. You're tempting me, Tennessee. When I think about what it would cost, the magic of the winter lost, there's one place for me. So I'm on my way, Massachusetts. My soul's made up your history. I know you like to claim the founding fathers, but how about mermaid tails, big old whales, and piracy? Cobblestones, colonial homes, land of the free. Love or hate her, she's the state I'll never leave. Hey, Maggie England. Shout out to Maggie England. I just want to say Maggie England made me cry the other day in a good way. Maggie just graduated from college, and Maggie is somebody who really represents that you can achieve anything you choose to. And it's such a great reminder. And so, Maggie, thank you for being you and just kicking ass and being so positive and happy while you kick all the ass. She's so cool. Mr. Hartley, it's been such a pleasure to have you on the show this evening. Tell us more about your company, None Such Management.
Hey, you know what, by the way? I'm very excited because in like a few minutes when we're all done with this, I get to ask you, how'd I do? Did I do okay? Was this good? Did I do all right?
I'm going to say you did great. I'm just going to tell you right now. We have this thing we do, and I think every performing artist does this. It's the debrief. It's after the show. In fact, I know we all do it because I saw a TikTok about it the other day. It's the debrief. You get done, and you might be a little like high from performing for a minute, but then your brain starts going to like, what went wrong? Mm-hmm. And poor Scott has been my person to be like, how'd it go? What'd you think? How'd it go? What'd you think? That's me saying that to him. Yeah.
And I love, but I've gotten quite good at it. I think I know what to say and when to say it.
Yeah, because the answer is always, it was great, honey.
Yeah, that's correct. I have learned.
Oh, man. Maggie says you did great.
Oh, thank you, Maggie.
And I concur. All right. Thank you all for hanging out with me. This was really fun. What a way to hang out in a hotel room. You should see the hot mess on this hotel desk of all this equipment the wires I have going on to make this happen.
It's probably like a tiny version of this office down here.
Oh, Adam, thank you. Thank you from Maine. Oh, I'm so glad you got to listen. My absolute pleasure, guys. Listen, the three singles from Saltwater Country are all out. The first one was Beer and Teacup, and then there was Gloria, and Poor Man's Daughter came out last week. I have a lyric video for Poor Man's Daughter coming, but if you haven't seen the other two, they're clickable links up above. And then, you can call your local radio station and ask them to play the song. You could listen to it on any of the streaming things, but I'm just so excited for the full record to come out.
GraceMorrison.com.
Yep.
GraceMorrison.com.
The website has all the stuff. Yep. I'm on the road. Next Saturday, I've got a house concert in Cumming, Georgia, and anybody could attend if you know anyone near Cumming, Georgia. Yeah. That's all I have to say. I'm just going to keep going until somebody turns the button off to end this live stream. It's going to have to be me. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.